Jay Burari provided this video, documenting a grim event within her child's nursery. Per her account, such weird events frequently plague her residence. Her current dwelling dates back to the 18th century, a period seeing various inhabitants pass away on site. The house she inhabits was constructed during that era, where many people perished locally and suddenly. Consequently, she suspects paranormal activity. However, this recording provides definitive proof that a specter stalks her kin. One evening, checking the monitor of a nursery camera she placed to record these anomalies, she noticed her girl fixated on a shadow.
Honey, what's going on? Baby, come here. Come here. What's up, baby? Honey, what's up?
Behold the footage. Some hidden entity lurking within the shadows has gripped the child's focus. Observers suggest the sight is truly horrifying, given that the young girl seems absolutely paralyzed by sheer, raw, and deep mental terror. Most chillingly, her gaze remains fixed even as her mother scoops her up. Since that night, Jay Burari has remained wide awake. Yet this wasn't her initial encounter with the macabre. She recorded an even more hair-raising scene months prior. The history of the home continues to manifest through this fear. Even now, the recording defies logic. One evening, while solitary, Jay Burari checked her external surveillance stream and witnessed this. Among a row of 3 playground swings, a single seat sways rhythmically on its own. The mystery remains unsolved as the cold air moves the heavy iron. Manifestly, this lacks any reason. If heavy breezes blew during this capture, then all triplet swings surely must have been oscillating. Though notably weird, it is not as unsettling as the next clip, recorded several weeks before this very specific and strange haunting occurrence today. Once, while trekking amidst the forest behind her house, she discovers a most peculiar sight. Observe now.
Destroyed, and I came out here because I don't know if you can see that, but it says Mike. I think 43 to 54. I always assumed it was a dog named Mike, and there's other little stones along the path, but I can't get through there, so I don't really know what to do at this point, but wanted to show you guys something else. Oh. So this is the statue that's head got cut off. Wasn't really happy about that. But it could, it's really weird. So the head got cut clean off, and it's very strange.
Due to these frames, observers suspect that a concealed graveyard exists inside her own land estate. Per their view, this potentially clarifies the bizarre events which have occurred within her dwelling. While that could be true, nothing appears to cease the hauntings, since she has attempted nearly every remedy offered to her. By burning herbs or contacting psychics, nothing seems effective because the weird happenings simply do not ever fully stop now. Yet a specific event especially forced her to consider abandoning her residence. Jay Burari and her companion were indoors when they heard eerie sounds emanating from within a chamber. Here is what they actually recorded just then.
It was in there in the wardrobe. I thought you were playing a prank on me, and Rylan wasn't with our parents. So I was like, what the fuck? Downstairs. Hello?
Come on. Alright. This is fucking silly.
As always, what are your thoughts on this? Could it be that these strange happenings might have to do with the cemetery that's on her property? Or is there some other explanation? As with most videos, this one remains inconclusive. Feel free to share what you think down below.
On holiday to Spain, and we were walking through a little plaza in a little village, and some guy came.
A woman named Kirsty bought a doll while vacationing in Spain and brought it back home with her to England. Immediately, strange things begin to happen around her home. She says that one night at 3:10 in the morning, she heard strange noises from her child's playroom and got up to investigate. Another night, she notices that the doll seems to be moving on its own. She grabs her phone and films a quick video. All of this is just a little too bizarre for Kirsty. She sets up CCTV cameras to monitor the doll at night, and she decides to lock the doll in a cabinet. But that doesn't really work out. After this, she even tries putting the doll outside for the night.
This has been going on since like 8 o'clock this evening. We've actually put the doll in the car because things have got really strange.
The family returns the doll indoors, yet keeps watching it through CCTV cameras. One evening, they notice something extremely strange.
So we were just setting up the camera ready for tonight, and we've caught something. We're not sure what it is. It's just freaky. I don't know. Look at the bottom of the video and you'll see it go past. The video's 2 seconds long, so yeah.
It almost seems as though something darts past the camera. So could a possessed doll be haunting Kirsty's house? Or is it simply a carefully planned hoax? You decide. Kirsty's tale is still unfolding. You may follow her video updates on her TikTok at Kirstix91. The following video was recorded in October 2010, where a camera was discreetly installed inside an English classroom to capture a teacher's lesson for a performance review. Recently, the teacher had endured heavy criticism after students failed to reach expected test scores. Naturally, the principal was keen to uncover exactly what or who could be behind these troubling results. But there is more to this story. Long before the recording was ever made, the classroom had grown notorious for bizarre incidents that the teacher repeatedly brushed aside, insisting it was simply restless students creating disturbances. However, after viewing this chilling footage, you might think differently. Look closely and tell me your thoughts.
Okay guys, remember what I said this morning then? I said the camera's not there, that's just there so that my boss can see what we've been doing in our lessons. Right, what were we talking about this morning? What have we been doing this morning? Safety in the community. Excellent, thanks, yeah, safety in the community, okay. Good, Stephen. So we've been talking about dangers that we might face when we're out and about. What dangers might we bump into? Stephen, don't do that, please. It's distracting. Right, okay, well, whoever it was, don't do that, please. Go on.
Drugs.
Drugs, excellent, yeah, drugs. Okay, so That's one thing. Someone give me another one then.
Strangers.
Strange.
That just moved on its own.
It definitely seemed that way, didn't it? Right. What we're going to do, we need to. I tell you what, guys. Let's just go out for a minute. Follow me.
Shockingly, the teacher's lesson was quickly interrupted by an incident far beyond any explanation. At first, he truly believed the students were playing a joke. But as the situation intensified, he grew increasingly anxious, not only about his career, but also about the safety of every child there present. Bravely, he took the footage straight to his principal, who unexpectedly responded with kindness and understanding. She assured him he had made the choice to evacuate the classroom. Although the teacher stayed under observation, the principal praised him for acting quickly. Does this unsettling footage show something truly paranormal, or could there be a simpler explanation? You decide. A man created a simple painting for his home. But the man was stunned when the painting transformed into an event. One day, the man was sitting at home when he noticed something strange within the painting before him there. Without any delay, he grabbed his phone and immediately began recording then. Watch what was captured.
¿Ya viste? Ay, no mames, güey. Sí, 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 sí.
¿Ya viste?
Ay, no mames, güey. Sí, 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 sí.
The video is extremely frightening and will force you to think. Actually, we notice something moving within that painting. It appears that a cloud is drifting from one place to another, which is frightening. But some people say that this is simply the magic of editing here. And some people say that this is a shadow inside the house. But whatever it is, this video is going to make everyone think twice. And what do you have to say about this video? Do tell. Actually, our next video was shared by a TikTok user named Paranormal with Liu. This is now attracting the attention of many internet users. Actually, the apartment where he lives, paranormal events have been happening there for the past days. Strange events, strange noises, things moving from their own places. Such incidents have increased. He recorded this incident to prove it to followers. This was inside his house. Watch it once. As soon as the video begins, some sounds start coming, which the cat there also notices. But after a while, the front curtain suddenly flies away, which scares her very much. But then an incident happened that same night, when that girl's boyfriend was roaming outside, and that girl was alone inside. So what happened? Watch it once. That girl hears some noises, and the scary door in front of her opens by itself. Then after a while, the lights there also turn off by themselves. Now, all this that happened so far meant nothing, but now what was captured in the camera was truly scary. Actually, when the girl and boy were walking outside and heading to their apartment, so they noticed something you would see once. Actually, a terrifying black figure stands at the window of their apartment, which now appears to be behind all these events. That figure stands motionless in one spot, and after a short while, it fades away. Even after this, when that girl walks outside with her boyfriend again, then there exists such a recording. There, that swing seems to start moving by itself. It could be that it was moving because air, but they said that there was no air at that moment. And how can that swing move by air? Why not the others? Now, after seeing all these events, their viewers commented that all this is simply a scripted video, and some suggested that they leave that apartment. But now, what do you say about these incidents? Comment. Now witness a peculiar video that has shaken social media, and from the instant it was posted, it ignited endless debate among internet users around online. A young mother, joined only by her children and pets, chooses to film herself singing calmly at home, never suspecting that her camera would ultimately capture something she never believed she'd see there inside.
Mais embaçam seu olhar e o coração. Ai, mamãe, vai pra sala, vai pra mamãe gravação. Tô já. Se as lágrimas embasam seu olhar e o coração já não consegue mais se alegrar. É nessa
At first, as she sings calmly, nothing appears out of the ordinary. However, in the recording, a strange, dark figure can be seen, hovering from the top of the stairs, as though a sinister hand was trying to reveal itself within the shadows. In the end, she becomes aware of it. Caught between feeling confused and frightened, she grabs her camera and aims it upward, but all she discovers is impenetrable darkness. The odd thing is that at that moment, no one else was present on the second floor of her house, an occurrence that even her pets seemed to notice. Did you notice that? First, her cat slowly walks up the stairs, fixating on a spot invisible to humans. Then her dog starts barking insistently in the same direction, as though confirming that something truly is there, lurking, if it had been a relative or a brother hiding there. The animals would not have reacted this way. What do you think? A simple coincidence, or real proof that the world of the living and the dead sometimes cross paths in the most unexpected places? I'll read the comments. Want some ghosts on camera? Or there's some creepy videos that you would like me to include in the next video? Email me at scarycamyt@gmail.com. Kindly don't forget to subscribe Scary Cam. Show your support, thank you.